I'm in my late 20s. I grew up in the 2000s. I was a kid in the early 2000s, and I still think to this day that was the best time to grow up. We had technology, but not too much technology, where kids nowadays have so much technology. There's iPad kids in elementary school and middle school have phones now. They're texting each other. They're using Snapchat and Instagram when they're like 10 years old. They're not going outside nearly as often and usually are more sheltered inherently because of that. Where when I was a kid, I would ride my scooter or bike down the neighborhood. I would look through all the windows, seeing who was like home and stuff, drive by somebody's house like 3 times before they finally saw me and came out to play. You know, we'd go to the park, do random shenanigans, or, you know, even go to our houses, my house, their house, and play video games on like a PS2 or a Wii or GameCube, which I still think are some of the best consoles to date. People still play those consoles for a reason. There's some classic games that just can never be recreated. But we also had early YouTube, and early YouTube is hard to explain if you're under the age of 25 because you really won't get it. But it was just different. Content creators weren't getting paid back then, so everything was just made for entertainment or made to document what you were doing. Like a lot of videos back then were just people doing what they were already doing, or like on a roller coaster and like a video would go viral or just something like that. Like you just post stuff and you never know. Posting back then and looking at videos was more for fun. It's different than it is today. And if a video did go viral, it would blow up. It would be a massive meme for, you know, months, years to come. The person that blew up would go on Ellen DeGeneres show and go on TV and go on the news and be like a huge story. Like they would be a big story. Everybody knew who they were. It was like, oh, did you see that video of this? And it was like, oh yeah, of course I did. You know, everybody's seen it. Today, there's literally a new viral video every day. If you go on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, like you'll find a new video with 1 million views just in that day. And I could see a viral video that I think is a big deal, but then my girlfriend or my little sisters can see a completely different viral video that I've never even seen because we have different algorithms, and each algorithm is catered to that person's scrolling habits. So you just get completely different viral videos and videos than what most people are seeing. Where on YouTube back then, everybody was kind of watching like the same videos. That's enough of that. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just like, trying to emphasize the difference in YouTube between then and now, because it's different. It's hard to completely articulate like what I'm trying to say. With that said, we're gonna look at some of the most viral videos of 2007. I don't know why I picked 2007, but we're just gonna look at 2007 videos. We're gonna see if they stand up to 2024 content. We're gonna see if they're still good, what people would think about these, and just like the overall consensus on viral videos back then, and just videos in general that were like a big deal. I got inspired to make this video because I saw a repost of like a 15-year-old music video from this guy, and I somehow remembered all the lyrics and like the scenes and stuff, and I was like, man, who do I send this to? Because I want to like bond over this with somebody, like somebody else that's seen this. And I couldn't think of anybody to send it to because I'm not friends with anybody I went to middle school or high school with. I'm not really friends with anybody I grew up with. I'm just not. So I don't know who to send these videos to. So I'm like kind of like in a bubble. So I'm hoping by making these videos I can maybe get an audience that can relate and we can bond over these classic videos together. And if you're under the age of 25 and haven't seen these before, enjoy, because these are some classic bangers right here. So let's get into it. To start this video, I think it's appropriate to show you what the early 2000s YouTube homepage and, you know, video page looked like, because it's completely different nowadays. But just look at this. Like we had videos, categories, channels, community. It's crazy looking at this because like I remember it vaguely, not like enough, but I do remember it. The views are here, the comments, and then we would have this recommended bar here. I think at one point I got rid of this and everybody was like upset about that. And here's another one where you could see the videos, categories, and then you could actually filter by most viewed of all time. I remember doing this filter because I would do this with like my cousins and my friends and stuff, and we would be like, yo, what's the most viewed video right now? Like, oh my god, look at that, let's watch the top 10 most viewed videos. Like it was like a whole thing. So I'm not gonna watch like SNL or music videos because, you know, those went viral because of like it's Beyonce, so we're not gonna do that. But yeah, let's get into it. I know exactly what this is already. I still think about this video sometimes. This is oh my god.
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there. Kind of catchy. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus.
Okay, I gotta pause it. This song had a chokehold over everybody, and like between 2007 and like 2010, for maybe even longer than that, this song had a chokehold. I remember in summer camp when this came out, everybody would just, every single person, 300 kids would just run around yelling Snape, Snape. Oh my god, bro. And the ticking sound. Oh, I haven't seen this in so long. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm an adult watching this.
Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape, Snape,
Hermione!
Severus Snape, Snape,
Hermione!
Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Severus,
Harry Potter,
Snape,
Harry Potter, Harry Potter,
Severus,
Harry Potter, that's me!
Snape,
Harry,
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 Snape,
Dumbledore! Hermione!
Snape,
Harry Potter, I'm Harry Potter, I'm Harry Potter, Harry Potter, singing our song all day long at Hogwarts.
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb.
Yeah!
Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldemort.
That was just as good as I remember it. Oh my god, it's so hard to watch them. Wow, that video is a classic, a certified banger classic. If you ever watch YouTube in the 2000s, you've seen that video multiple times. This next one I forgot completely about. Just coming across this video was insanely nostalgic. Now this is a 2-minute video. There's no shot I'm gonna watch all 2 minutes. We'll watch the first 20 seconds. Just know this video for like elementary and middle school kids back then was everywhere. Like every kid was just running around saying, you're whatever. We'll get into it. This is a hard one to watch, I'll be honest. It's a little tough to watch. No more. But every kid, even myself, I'll be honest, I'm a gummy bear. Like every kid was running around yelling that. Oh my god. I feel bad for adults during this time period. This video, for reference, has 3.4 billion views. 3.4 billion with a B. If you have kids, do not show them this video. For some reason, this video has like something in it that just makes children like addicted to it. This is like the version of Coco Melon before Coco Melon like even knew it existed. Like that's what this is. This is like early Coco Melon. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole song for this one either. This was probably the first ever meme song. This was like the biggest song. This guy Tay had no idea that it was gonna blow up to this extent. Every single person that had internet watched this video. Everybody watched this video. And it's just this guy who, he looks very young, but he has a super deep voice. And the song is actually, kind of good, but he just has a super deep voice.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte.
Everybody used to clown him for always, like, when he would talk, he would like chocolate rain, and then he would like look away to breathe and then go back to the mic. Everybody used to make fun of him for that. Oh, look, he even says it. I move away to the mic to breathe in.
Ahora sí lo cantaré.
would have been insane. When I was in like college, if there was a DJ mix with Chocolate Rain, that would be crazy. This is very nostalgic. I think if anybody my age and they're like mid, late 20s, 30s saw this, they would be like, wow. It has 1.39 million views. So I was just curious what Tay was up to, and it looks like he's still posting content. A year ago was his last video. I wonder what happened 3 years ago. Yeah, he posts like one video a year. What about his Instagram? Okay, he's still posting on Instagram. He looks the same. That's him? That's him? 42 years old? What? How is that possible? He's 42 years old? So that means when he recorded that video, 42 minus 17, he was 25 years old in that video. Oh my god, this is the next one. And if you remember anything about YouTube back then, you would have seen this video. 886 million views. That's insane amount of views. This was the biggest video on YouTube for like a long time. Like this was the biggest video on YouTube. This brings back so many memories. Oh my god.
Charlie bit me. Ah.
Why do you do that to him?
Ah. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, Charlie. Ow. Charlie, that really hurt.
The baby.
No, Charlie bit me. And that really hurt, Charlie, and it's still hurting.
That video is a classic. I think it was because their accents. The kids were cute too. You know, Charlie bit my finger. It's iconic. Kids were young back then. They're probably a lot older now. I wonder how old they are. But this is the channel. What are they up to? Charlie bit me. Yeah, I mean, if you get a video that viral, like that's just you. A huge thank you. YouTube's #1 non-commercial and non-music video. I think that's accurate. I remember this video had a chokehold on YouTube for a long time. This was the most viral video. So I watched this video just a little bit. Basically, it's them announcing a gaming channel that they have. I was just watching this video and it's just him talking. He was probably like 4 years old in that video. This was 17 years ago. So he's probably at least 21, 22. And then the Charlie, the baby, is probably 17, 18 years old now. So it's crazy. Time flies. I wonder if people will recognize them. There's no way that somebody would recognize them. All right, this is not a viral video that I remember. It has 22 million views from 2007. But I just randomly came across this video when I was looking for other ones. And I think it's fascinating. And me being like a Google Earth nerd, I love watching Google Earth. Like I think it's
in the
cool
newest version of Google Earth, you can view both Earth and sky. To view stars, planets, constellations, and more, click the Sky button or go to the View menu. A view of the sky above your current location will appear. Once you see the sky, you can navigate just as you do elsewhere in Google Earth.
Wow.
Mouse over the navigation.
This was like huge technology back then, I assume.
Constellations to find and click it to explore the planet.
But let's just look at Google Earth back then. It's so funny to see that because now it's just like so intuitive. This is a throwback video. I haven't seen this video in so long. Just for some context, this woman just won, or she's competing in Teen USA, and they do an interview segment where they ask a question. And oh my God, I remember it being really bad, but I haven't seen it in so long.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S.
God,
or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries. So we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
That was so bad.
I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere.
Oh my God. She just randomly mentioned South Africa and Iraq. Wow. Oh, let's see this.
Well, I've hosted quite a few beauty pageants.
I personally...
Katie, what
it's like that wasn't even me. It's an out-of-body experience, at least one that I'm having now. I'm like, oh, who is that? Oh, she's cute. Oh, poor thing.
As a host,
I also ended up slowly, gradually growing my hosting career. My first hosting job was with Jimmy Kimmel as his correspondent.
Good for
and then to working with.
Okay, well, that's enough of that. Poor woman, she got clowned on the internet, but what a horrible answer. She could have said anything else. It would have been more sufficient than that. This is the last one that I'm gonna do. It's How to Be a Ninja by Niga Higa. This guy was a banger back then. And man, this dude ran YouTube. Like if you look at his most popular videos, he was running YouTube. 91, 57. Probably wasn't even getting paid for these back then. Fortnite the movie, How to Be a Gangster. Well, that's good. He got a viral video 6 years ago. That's kind of recent. 9 years ago. So he was doing good up till 6 years ago. The bus rides, everybody, like the cool kids on the bus rides, we're talking about I'm just gonna say Ryan. We're talking about him. Like he was the guy. He was the guy. So that's, man, just to know that this guy ran stuff for real. Oh, this was his first video too. Wow. All right, let's get into it. I think it's hilarious when you go to settings and the quality can only go up to 240p. That just shows YouTube back then. It was a different YouTube back then.
Give me your money. No. What? No.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Hey you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
God?
Want to learn how to defend yourself?
Yeah.
Aren't you tired of bullies picking on you all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Well then, How to Be Ninja is a DVD for you. This DVD includes your 2 very own personal trainers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hanatewakuso Shiseo Tadashite Teriyaki Suzuki Honda Civic.
Oh
Hello.
my God.
My name is Bob. And we will be teaching you how.
This was comedy back then. This was like peak comedy back then. Still funny, but it's not.
To be ninja. Hana! Hoo! The first lesson in being a ninja is to make loud, unnecessary sounds when you hit things. Hoo!
Oh my God.
A true ninja can catch things with his chopsticks.
Okay, I'm
A
gonna
true
skip through this.
ninja knows how to teleport. And that's how it's done. Lesson 4. You must be able to transform into anything.
You must be able to be an animal. Even imitate a tree.
Okay, I don't think I can watch this. I'm just not like a 13-year-old kid anymore. Okay, let's just skip to the end. Okay. I think what's funny about this video is I actually recreated this video when I was in middle school, and it's somewhere on Facebook. I know it's on Facebook somewhere because I posted it 10-ish years ago. I'm curious what the comments look like. The good old days of YouTube 240p. I remember watching this for the first time when I was 9. I remember watching this when I was like 10-ish. 11, and was carrying YouTube on his back for 13 years. Yeah, this dude was carrying YouTube. To be honest, I think all these videos could still hold up to current times, especially like the Miss Teen one. Like if that happened in 2024, that would go insanely viral. Because I watched these videos and I was like 12 years old, 11 years old, 10 years old, and I don't think I ever would have imagined a world back then where now myself in my late 20s, I'm sitting there reacting to those videos and making my own YouTube video. But I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on those videos, and then you know, maybe I'll make more of these, like 2008 version or more 2007 videos, because there's hundreds of more videos that I didn't cover. And I also didn't cover music videos, which is majority of like the most viral videos back then was like Linkin Park and Beyonce like music videos.